So I've been very diligent in avoiding any and all spoilers for today, for when I actually got to begin the journey myself. So let's do exactly that. Let's get into Bloodborne.
Oh, yes. Pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
Okay. Now I have spent some time in the character creation menu simply to save anyone who happens to watch this the inevitable hour that I was going to spend just on the appearance. So what I came up with is Jeb. Jeb is a simple Amish farmer and blacksmith. He's pushing 70, but he's been drinking milk, high quality milk, straight from his own cow's teats his whole life. So he has the vitality of a 25-year-old. And Jeb never took advantage of Rumspringer, where you leave your Amish community, you go out into the world and have freedom for a while. He never did that when he was a young man, so he decided to do it now. He went out into the world and lived rough for a while. He learned a lot of things. Then he decided he wanted to come back home to a simple life and his wife and his cows and his farm. But Amish Satan had other plans, and he sent him to Yharnam. So now Jeb has to fight his way out of Yharnam through all the creatures of Bloodborne to get back to his simple life. And that's the backstory of the character that I've created that I'll probably never mention again. But I did enjoy it as I was creating him. But now let's get into the serious stuff. Let's choose a class, which I have not done. So what I like to do in any game, but especially FromSoft games, is kind of theory craft a build from the start, because I enjoy having a build in mind and picking up weapons and items along the way that then fit that build, rather than finding things and building around what I find. I like the idea of kind of like going into the game and scavenging for the things that I want. It makes me more excited when I pick up something that actually fits in my build. So what I typically do is find the stats that I care least about, and then start narrowing by just nixing the ones that are strongest in that stat. So I think I'll just scroll through and get a quick idea of each one. All right, so we've got very basic stats, all attributes average. So we've got a lame name and good stats, I'm thinking. First, let's look at the levels. Okay, everything starts at level 10 except waste of skin. So that's like you're nothing talentless, you shouldn't have been born. That's pretty good. That's like our deprived class. This is going to be, which actually, similar to the deprived class, is actually not bad. Looks like it may actually be a really good kind of starting template. But okay, so we've got the lamest name, but a good stat distribution. We've got healthy boy, high endurance and skill on troubled childhood. We got our strong boy. Violent past is high strength. We got high skill and endurance. High endurance skill. Okay, those are very similar. Military veteran. So that was like kind of a quality build starter. Noble scion. High skill, high blood tinge. Blood tinge. I actually don't know what that is, or if it's... I'm going to assume... I mean, arcane is obviously like the sorcery stat, magic stat. I actually don't know anything about the spells or the magic system in this game at all. I don't even know that I've ever seen a screenshot or a clip or anything that has magic in it. I don't know if this game has castable, like offensive spells. I don't know anything about Blood Tinge or Arcane in this game. Scion to a respectable line with faith in your pedigree. Okay, so it looks, by that, it looks like Blood Tinge is kind of the equivalent of faith in the other games. So maybe some healing type spells or abilities. Maybe some like dark blood magic possibilities. That's interesting to me, because there's like a dark bent to the faith in the Dark Souls games. So I want to keep an eye on that one. Alright, here's our arcane guy. I'm less interested in that. I'm assuming I'm seeing blue effects of either buffs or magic. I assume that's kind of more along your lines of typical sorcery. We'll save that. I'll probably save that for a later playthrough. But first build, first playthrough, for better or worse, I'm going skill as my primary stat. I like a good, quick, nimble guy. I'm a fan of smaller weapons. So I'm going skill as my primary stat. So it looks like troubled childhood or professional or noble scion. Noble scion has a very low vitality. Okay, we're either going professional or troubled childhood, whichever one has the highest blood tinge as the. So I'm looking at skill as my primary, blood tinge as a possible secondary, and then of course just some vitality and endurance. Looks like pretty like simple stat layouts here. So not a lot of wasted stats, no resistance or adaptability or anything like that. So kind of like that. All right, we're going with professional. Jeb the professional. I'm really pumped about this.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
So this dude is injecting Yarnum blood into me. Or transfusing my blood with Yarnum blood. Those kind of look like the aliens on Metro 2033 or Metro
You
Last Light.
found yourself a hunter.
So I don't know if those things were. I don't know if that was a dream or if it was real, and I also don't know if those aliens helped me and burnt that werewolf, or if they were attacking me. I don't know who the lady was. Okay. Hang on. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. Seek pale blood. I thought I was pale blood. Maybe he called me pale blood at first. Maybe pale blood means like outsider. Alright, so I hate when I watch someone do a blind playthrough and it's clear that they're pretending. So full disclosure, I have played through the beginning of this game. Beginning meaning like the very first area. I don't remember how much. So about 2 years ago, one of my friends who's a Bloodborne fanatic brought his PlayStation to my house, basically forced me to play it. And I felt selfish for playing. We had planned to play some other games together, and I kind of felt selfish. And also just, I didn't really want to start it like that. I was kind of waiting, and now I've been waiting for 2 more years. But I was waiting for the right time, so I kind of just rushed through. I didn't take time to read anything, really think about anything. I was really just running around. I remember very little about it, but I do know I am going to have vague memories of this first area. I'm not sure how much, but very little. I do know that there's a werewolf down here, though, waiting on me. So I'm not going to pretend that this is going to surprise me or this is my first time fighting him. Now, it is true that I don't even really know the mechanics or even the controls of this game very well. I know that they're basically the same as Dark Souls, so I'm familiar with them, but as far as the things that make this game different, I don't remember at all. I'm going to have to figure that out as I go. But I just wanted to let you know that I'm not going to pretend that, oh man, this is the first time I've seen this guy. However, I'm not confident in fighting him. And very soon, it will truly be a 100% blind. I will have no idea what's coming up next. And I don't even know if I'll know when I get there, but I think the whole game's going to feel like I've never done it before, just because of the kind of manner in which I did play the beginning. But it will not be long before I truly have not experienced anything. Okay, so can I two-hand? I don't know what that button does. Okay, there's two-hand. Alright, and not locked on, I roll. Locked on, I dash. Can I break all this? These tables are indestructible. I wonder if he can break them. Uh-oh. I messed up my opportunity to sneak. Uh-oh. Okay, so he can't break these tables either. These are strong blood transfusion tables here. I don't know. There's so many things I want to test out, but I don't think now's the time. I want to see what the difference in my damage of two-handing my fist. Okay, I'll at least gotta check that. Alright, two-hand, 3 damage. 3 damage. Oh, so there's no difference. Okay, it was 2 that time. I'm not sure, but there's very little difference, and it seems like not two-handing is much faster. There's probably I could probably kite him somewhere, and there's got to be some easier way to do this. Oh no. I think I'm hurting him. I don't think his health was full when I came in. Yes, I mean, I'm definitely, his health bar's going down. It's just extremely slow. Oh man, he was so close. I got greedy there at the end. My heart's already racing though. It's a good feeling. He was so close to death. Oh yeah. Hunter's dream. Okay. This is our hub world. Oh man. However excited I was, I just got like double excited because this is my home base. This is gonna be my new hangout spot for the foreseeable future. A new hub world is a very exciting thought. I don't remember this game being this pretty either. The little bit that I played it a couple years ago. I mean, of course, it's older now, and the graphics are a little bit dated, and I know it runs at 30 frames per second, which I don't really care. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me, but just the art style in all the FromSoft games, it's something. It's worth taking in. Okay, I definitely want to explore this entire place. Looks like we have several paths. One there, one down, one up there, one up here. I think I'm gonna talk to this girl. Okay, I think I'm going to... let's check this out. I see weapons. Oh yeah, okay. Big decisions. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a little... There's a lot to take in. Most of it should be pretty straightforward, but I need to at least learn what most of these things mean. So right off the bat, it seems like Threaded Cane is the most useful for the build I'm going for. Looks like it has higher scaling and skill. It has a C, whereas these other have an E. However, it has the lowest base damage by far. So I think right off the bat, the axe is the one that I'm just gonna eliminate that. I could be wrong, but it seems like the most strength weapon, even though it doesn't have any better scaling. It has a higher requirement in strength. So I'm just gonna say no axe. So it's between the saw cleaver and a threaded cane. All right, threaded cane has better skill scaling. So that's pro number 1. I don't know. I wish I knew what type of moveset it had. Like if it has a sword moveset or if it's like a spear. Also serves as a whip when its blade is split into many. Okay, so like a sword and a whip. Effective at drawing the blood of beasts. With a set of bloodletting teeth has become a symbol of the hunt and only grows in effect. I have no idea, but maybe it's possible that because this is effective at drawing the blood of beasts, so maybe the blood tinge stat will come into play more with that. Okay. I don't know, and I'll go back and forth. So what would Jeb choose? All right, Jeb's an old guy, so threaded cane kind of makes sense, but he's no scrub. He's strong. He's been drinking that highly nutritious milk. I feel like Jeb wants a meaty weapon. He wants something you don't want to play around. And the saw cleaver just seems so Bloodborne. Like everything has this type of weapon on it. In a way that makes me not want to choose it because I feel like it's probably what most people choose because it's so synonymous with the game. But I don't know. It just at the same time it seems right. It seems like this is Bloodborne. The saw cleaver, that weapon, that trick, whatever this was. What did it call it? What type of? I guess just a saw. Yeah. Just a saw all taped up. Saw cleaver it is. Firearm. Okay, hunter pistol, hunter blunderbuss. Pistol has 70 blood attack. Blunderbuss only has 20, and the pistol has +1 scaling with blood tinge. So it looks like the pistol is the clear choice here. Hunter firearms are specially crafted to employ quicksilver bullets fused with the wielder's own blood, boosting damage against beasts. Quicker draw than the blunderbuss, allowing for speedier responses. Okay, so this is like the parry system. The firearms are like the parry system in this game. Highly effective counters beasts' swift movements and widespread is nigh on guaranteed to hit the mark. I like speedy. I like the extra blood. Hang on, oh yeah, here's my physical type. Blood type attack, mainly dealt by firearms. Blood type attack, mainly dealt by firearms. That's interesting. Arcane, fire, bolt. Number of quicksilver bullets consumed with use. Okay, so there's like a limited amount of parries. Durability. I don't know what that symbol is, but it's durability. Special attack. Strength of slow / rapid poison added to attack and extent that attack is raised. And the extent that attack is raised versus kin and severely transformed beasts. I don't really know what any of that means right now. But we have a purple skull, a white skull, a leech, and a wolf with an alligator snout, a wolfigator. You got okay. And then an attribute and requirements. I know about that. The only, let's see, I don't know what insight is. Level of insight or depth of inhuman knowledge needed to ring special bell, but induces frenzy. Level of insight or depth of inhuman knowledge needed to ring special bell, but induces frenzy. Okay, so I'm thinking this is like a mechanic similar to hollowing, or potentially the rot mechanic in Sekiro. So something that I gain either by killing things or by dying myself, or potentially just by progressing or learning about things in some way. So here, okay, here's my first, I've got my journal pulled up beside me. I'm gonna, first entry is check insight. So I'm gonna remind myself to check this now and then to try to figure out what increases or decreases this. Okay, I'm going with a pistol. Okay, I think that means online messages. Alright, before I do anything else, I'm going to stop this video. I want to make sure that the audio levels are okay and the brightness and things like that before I really get into actual combat and stuff. Man, I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked to get deep into this though. Let's, how's this work? 4 slots? Okay. Right, 2 right hand, 2 left hand, it looks like. Armor set, and then, what's our hunter's mark? Loses all blood echoes, but awakens fresh. Okay, so that's our dark sign. Quick items. What's my personal effects? I don't know what that means. Okay. Man. This is going to be a good time. I know this has been... Oh, hold on. What is this? Kirill Rune Effect. Slow poison. Rapid poison. Frenzy? Resistance to lure a frenzy. Higher this attribute, the more resistant you are. The higher this attribute, the closer you are to beasthood when temporarily transformed. Okay, there's so much I have to learn. What is this rune effect? Various effects of memorized Kirill runes. And it looks like I have one up there, but I can't, like, go to it. Okay. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. I'll stop it here. We'll pick up the next time. I know I've been really slow. It was inevitable. starting out, and I'm not gonna get in a hurry at any point, but it will pick up. I assume it'll pick up once I actually get into the world and kind of get the feel of the game and actually start fighting things. I assume that it'll be a little more forward progress. But I'm going to keep reminding myself that there's a fast forward button. Anybody who happens to watch this, you can skip. I assume that most people that watch this will be people who've played Bloodborne and probably have played a lot. So you'll know the things that you want to see. I'm just going to play it at my speed. I'm going to take it all in. I'm extremely happy to to be in here and to be starting this, and to the thought of the coming months and even years maybe of uncovering all this game has to offer it's making me very happy right now. So we'll start back right here next time.